Hey Tiffany, how are you, sweetheart? Welcome back to the Chammy, the only channel on YouTube where you can get a mostly professional tarot card reading from my haunted house in a creepy graveyard. Tonight's special is the $7 Taco Tuesday taco box. It's also buy one get one free on Tuesdays. It's not available any other day of the week. So it's now Wednesday, Tuesday, yes, only Tuesday, no Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Tuesday's the only day you can get the Taco Tuesday taco box, or $7, buy one, get one free. So if that's something that you'd like to get tonight, it's available for you. You can also get all the other readings, they're just not buy one, get one free until the weekend. Hey Tricky Ricky, hey Tiffany, hey everybody. Welcome to the haunted house. Welcome back tonight. So that's tonight's special. Check out the pinned comment for anything else you might want to know. Cashapp, Paypl, Venmo, Super Chat links are all Super Chat links at the bottom of the chat. All the other ones are in the description, and Cashapp is in the pinned comment. Check out my music too in the pinned comment. That's mostly what I care about you guys seeing. That's terrible shit. Pardon my French. I'm just kidding. But yeah, I would love if you guys would check out my music. Leave me a review on my channel. Leave a comment. Let me know how you feel about my music. Let me know how you feel about my tarot. Tonight's special guests are you guys and Benet Ramsey. Tonight we're going to try to communicate with her again. I'm like obsessed. I can't help it. Hopefully tonight we'll get to hear from her, or we'll get some answers. I don't know yet. We'll just see where we're at. I'm at 57%, so I'm not fully charged tonight, but depending on how tonight goes, depending on how the Spiritbox session goes, I might only be here for 45 minutes. I might be here for 2 hours. So if it's going well and I need to put it on the charger, I will, though I hate doing that because it overheats it. We'll see how it goes. Hey Kenna, how have you been? You're night driving. Okay, be safe. Be safe now. Please be safe. I'm just going to put a few things in the chat, and then I will go ahead and get started. I will go ahead and see if Spirit has a collective message for us tonight. And we'll see what kind of collective message it is. Usually I do 3 collective messages, but I kind of been slacking on it a little bit. There's usually just a general Spirit message in the beginning, a love Spirit message in the middle, and then of course I like to do finance and career at the end, but sometimes I just don't have it in me. But I always love to do the first collective message. I will post later tonight the free collective message cards from the first collective message from the happy hour earlier tonight, as well as whatever cards we get tonight from the Power Spirit deck. It is only buy one get one free tonight for the Taco Tuesday taco box. 7+ minutes, 7+ cards, up to 3 questions. Every reading is $1 per minute. Check out the description for all the readings that are available. How's everybody doing tonight? Are y'all doing anything fun this week or this weekend? I'm so happy you're here, Kenna. It's great to see you all. Thanks so much for showing up, those that did and have. So I'm not sure if I'm asking some of the right questions regarding the Benet Ramsey case. There are a few new questions I have tonight. If you guys have any questions, feel free to ask. If you need to know anything that may be about the case, or you have any questions about the case, please feel free to ask. I was just a little girl too when it happened, and it's been something that's like mystified me my whole life. And I think I became very interested in what Benet Ramsey was doing, because she was like doing the same thing I was doing. Singing, acting, dancing. I didn't do pageants. I was not into pageants. But being a child actress, being a child who did musical theater, having a 10-page resume of for all the acting I did, whether it was musical theater or TV or film commercials, one thing my parents always did was protect me, like above and beyond. And I'm finally glad that I saw something here on YouTube where finally John Benet Ramsey, her father, they asked, I think Barbara Walters asked, hey, if there's any, if John Benet was here with you right now, what would you say to her? He's like, well, first I would tell her I love her. But most important, I would say, I'm sorry I didn't protect you better. Sorry I didn't set the burglar alarm that night. Really, your EMF detectors went off. Cool. Keep us updated about that through the night. A little tired, me and Uncle are delivering in Minnesota. We are in New Mexico right now, okay? Will you be safe traveling, sweetheart? I'll be here for a little while. Do I want to, how do I feel about Burke Ramsey? Well, I don't know. But I will tell you I'll tell you one thing for certain. I do not believe that John Benet Ramsey killed his daughter or was even aware of what was going on that night in the house. But I have a good inkling, if that's even aware, of who did. Do I think it was Burke? Do I think it was Patsy? I think that they co-conspired something. And as far as the foreign unknown male DNA #1, I don't even know what to think about that. Especially since her long johns were, they were retested. The DNA was retested in 2016. And the conclusion was that the same DNA that was in the drawers was also on the waistband. So it's just so strange. Like, it just doesn't make any sense to me. And nor does it make sense to anyone else. But it doesn't take rocket science to figure out probably what really happened. And you probably could literally, solve the case in 5 minutes. I had no idea that they were actually getting ready to indict them. And it was because they felt, not that John, but that Patsy had helped somebody else cover it up. But they never went and pursued that and kept it very secret for many, many years. Yes, I'm a witch. I'm the worst witch in the world. I'm the kind that cleans, so you better go clean your room before I show up and clean it for you. So yeah, I have some new questions tonight in regards to John Benet Ramsey and her case. Hey cutie Astro, welcome to the haunted house. Okay, so I'm just gonna put a few things in chat and then I'll do a collective message and see if Spirit has any messages for us tonight. Please check out my music in the pinned comment. Tonight's special is the $7 Taco Tuesday Taco Box. 7+ minutes, 7+ cards, which up to 3 questions, whichever comes first. It's buy one, get one free for the $7 Taco Box tonight. It's the only night of the week and weekend that you will be able to get the $7 Taco Box. Buy one, get one free. It's also the only night of the week that you can get the $7 Taco Box. All the other readings are available throughout the week, and on the weekends, all those readings are buy one, get one free too. You're not supposed to be on your phone right now. It's okay, you'll live. We won't tell anybody, honey. Yes, you can do the Taco Tuesday box, sure. All you have to do is PayPal, Cashapp, Venmo, or Suoerchat is down below by the chat buttons where the emoji and the heart thing and all that stuff is there now. I do take Cashapp, PayPal, and Venmo if you don't want to do a Suoerchat or can't figure it out. I do prefer Cashapp. If you do purchase a $7 taco box, buy one, get one free tonight, you will be able to turn that in tonight or any time that you'd like. Usually I do like to do the paid reading and then do the free reading after that if you have more questions, but you're also more than welcome to come back anytime and cash that in. I do have offers like packages, but I just haven't listed them right now, and I am working on getting those offers to y'all. They're a little bit more bigger than what you see here available on YouTube. You can also get these readings private, but if you buy a $7 taco box, an 1111 love reading, a $20 past, present, future, a $30 general, or the $60 rapid transformational Greek counseling session with tarot cards, if you buy any of those privately, if you want any of those privately, they're double in price. And the reason they're double in price is because I'm making the extra effort to make a very special video that you can keep with you always. It'll always be uploaded to the channel. I will never delete it. It'll be private. Only you and I will have the link unless you share it with somebody. And you'll always be able to come back and reference it. But because that takes a lot of time, like initially I'll do, the 15-minute reading, right? Then it takes time to actually edit the video. And of course I don't charge for how long it takes to upload to YouTube. I only charge for the time that I'm using to make your video. And I often like to stay in touch with the client while I am making the video. So if you want any of those readings privately, just email me at gypsyqueencardreader@gmail.com. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Wow. Okay, where did you send the hey. Did you send it in chat? Did you send it PayPal, Cashapp, Venmo? I just haven't seen it show up. Cashapp? Okay, let me look. Maybe it just needs me to approve you. I see it there, okay. Alright, I see it, dear. Thank you so much. That's very kind and generous of you to donate. Now, yeah, it does say no refunds. Yeah, because I don't do refunds. I do have rules. I just haven't put them in the description in a couple of days. Like no e-checks, no refunds, no solicitation of your channel, no solicitation of anything, no sex questions, no pregnancy questions. But if you have a baby bump and you want me to tell you what you're going to have, go ahead and send me a picture of it to my email. I don't do like legal financial questions. I don't do health questions. I don't do, but if any of this stuff comes up in your reading, I'm always willing to tell you. I won't keep it from you, okay? I don't do end of life questions. I am a death doula, but I only do the death doula thing, usually with the Spiritbox, if somebody wants to pay for a reading to connect with a loved one, past, present, future, or a loved one that's like a lost pet or something like that. So what you need to know right now, that's what you want to know right now, that's the most important question to you. Well, general readings are $30. So this is just going to be like a quick what you need to know right now. If that's the only question you have, I can help you with that. And I'll go ahead and note your name so that whenever you're ready to come back and cash in that free reading, you can. So Jefferson Smith. Jefferson Snipe. I don't know if I'm just gonna spell it the way I see it. SNITH. Okay. H. And it is 4/22/26. All right. I have you listed. Also, let me start your timer. Okay. Spirit, I'm calling for Jefferson's most trusted and strongest spirit guides. What does Jefferson need to know right now? What is the most important thing that Jefferson's most trusted and strongest spirit guides want Jefferson to know at this time? April 22nd, 2026. What do they need to know about now and the not too distant future here? Can do that question too. We can do that question too. It's up to 3 questions. 7 plus cards, 7 plus minutes. What you need to know right now. Oh my gosh, I think my dog ate that part of the card. Spirit, can you clarify in what he needs to know right now, this reversed 6 of Swords? I am talented at reading reversals, but when there is such a positive card that comes out of nowhere to clarify it, I usually will read it upright. There's something that you're swimming away from. There's something that you're merging yourself in that's more beautiful, makes you feel nostalgic, makes you feel good about things. And you really quickly want it to move forward faster. There's something you need to know that you are dedicated to, that you love, something that you're good at. What is it that you're good at, creative at? What is it that you love the most? Because Spirit is asking you, what you need to know right now is you need to immerse yourself in that, in the 6 of Swords. And that beautiful, beautiful 6 of Cups. And it's so beautiful how you've gotten 2 6. Hey, Kimberly, welcome to the haunted house. You've got 2 6s here. 6 is the pattern of all life. Look it up. And then you have, on the bottom of the deck, you've got the Knight of Wands, or something passionate that you feel, something that makes you burn, that that makes you nostalgic in a happy, harmonious way. It could be a person, a place you want to go to, a thing you want. The Spirit saying, how are you paddling the canoe of your life? Like, start that journey now. It will be easy for you. It will be smooth for you as long as you are good to yourself with your thoughts in this Knight of Wands. Thoughts that serve you, and actions and reactions to your good thoughts and even your intrusive thoughts now. Just because you have an intrusive thought doesn't mean that you're going to manifest it or create it or it's going to happen, okay? All right? No, this is what you need to know right now. Then we're going to go to the next question in a minute, which is the one that you set up there. Like what's next? You asked what's coming next. But Spirit says right now what you need to know right now, there's something that you're nostalgic about, something you feel good about, something you want to get started, something you're passionate about. Even if you're not sure what that is, there's something coming your way. I don't know if you've been through a breakup, a divorce, or you know somebody who has been, but all those things that might have hurt you in the past are healing now, even if you don't realize it. And there are lots of wonderful things to look forward to. Spirit wants you to know that right now, okay? So what's coming next? Let's find out what Spirit needs you to know right now about what is coming next. Spirit, I'm calling forth Jefferson Smith's most trusted and strongest spirit guides. What does he need to know right now about what is coming next? Maybe some traveling. Maybe you're looking back at your past and you're thinking, I would like to go there again, or I would like to see this place, or I regret something. Maybe there's something that you are feeling regretful about, but Spirit's saying, don't look back, because maybe there's feelings of regret coming on about something. But Spirit wants you to start practicing a lifestyle of walking away of things that don't serve you. Bad relationships, bad business deals, things that do not serve your joy in that Eight of Cups. Okay? And Spirit wants you to know that by the full flower moon on May 1st, you may start seeing some really beautiful transitions in your life. Like we were just talking about in regards to what's coming your way. Maybe you're happily single, or you will be more happily single in the future, or it's that somebody that people that you care about, people that that you feel are your tribe. Spirit's saying what's coming is the acknowledgement of how much they respect you, look up to you, because you have done the work. You've done the work on yourself, and all of that abundance is coming in now. It might come in small ways. It might come in more peaceful days in regards to your thoughts and feelings. It might come in your journey through your spirituality. Spirit's saying pretty much in this reading, it's time to focus in on what serves you the most. If somebody doesn't match your energy, turn your back on that. Or, be willing to communicate with them, in that Knight of Wands. Be passionate enough and empathetic enough to be like, you know what, if we just correct this, it would be so much easier or feel better for you. Don't be afraid to communicate what you need to communicate so that you can make things right for you. And maybe even make things better with the people that are around you or that you care about or that you love, if there are any issues that are going on. Spirit, do you have any Spirit, what else is coming next for Jefferson? Love. You might feel a little bit indecisive about love at this point in your life. You might feel you're not sure if you're capable, you're not sure if others are capable. It might feel like a strange time in your life to be creating the space for more love. But there is some true love out there for you. In fact, it's all around you, but you have to decide, what does that mean for you? You have this beautiful cup of love in your hand, all right? You might even be feeling like, what is next with love? But you're going to have to understand that you have a lot of different options, and sometimes a lot of different options or a lot of different thoughts can confuse us when we do get our head in the clouds. See how his head is in the clouds? Her head is there, like the under the clouds. So decide what you want today. Spirit says that's what's coming for you. You to sit down and decide what you want. What do you want in this cup of love? Right? What about your heart? Okay. What about your kingdom? What about your home, food, your garden? What are you growing in your garden? Spirit says. With who in love? I don't know, sweetheart. I don't know. But let's take a look at both just real quick. I know the timer's up, but just real quick, let's take a look at the people on the card, on the love cards here. She has blonde hair. This is Rose Nyland from the Golden Girls. This is Betty White, okay? This was her boyfriend, Miles, right? So maybe some of these characteristics, blonde hair, I'm not saying in any way that it might be somebody older or younger, but it could very well be somebody with white or blonde hair, and somebody who might very much love the color pink, whether they're male or female. Love comes in many forms. It comes in the form of friendship. It comes in the form of your connection with animals. It comes in the form of families. It comes in the form of, people you might want to spend the rest of your life with. But your message tonight is find the ones you want to spend the rest and share the rest of your life with, because life is short. All right? Okay, would you like to do your free reading and ask that question? Because your timer's already up. 7 minutes is already up. It's seven plus minutes, 7 plus cards for $7, up to 3 questions, whichever comes first. So if you want to do that question, I can do that question now as your free reading. And I can set the timer again for 8 minutes, and we can try to figure out who it is. But I want you to intuitively use your heart and your logic to decide who that is. Okay, let's get into it. The cards might share with you their astrological sign or the element of it. The person's features might be shared. Who knows? Their name might even be shared. They might be a spunky person like Blanche Devereaux from the Golden Girls, who, you know, takes good care of themselves. They've got a little bit of money. They are wonderful at planning parties. They've got a big heart. They love the color purple. They love the color pink. They love nature. They love giving back for what they've been given. Right? They're a very give and take kind of person. They're not selfish. They're not evil. They're virtuous. They're kind. They might be a little bit wild, but they're not a bad person at all. They might even have like I said, sandy blonde hair, red sandy blonde kind of. That's funny. We get her as the devil again, but this is the only devil that I keep in my tarot deck. In any of my tarot decks. I don't keep the devil in any of my tarot decks because I don't believe in the devil the way other people believe in the devil. But this devil I believe in. This is, once again, Blanche Devereaux from the Golden Girls. And what you have to understand about this particular image of the devil is this woman, her character that was played on the Golden Girls, she had a big heart. She was loving. She was caring. She was also a very good wife, okay? And she was very honest, honorable, and dedicated to her husband until he passed away. But I'm telling you, after he passed away, she reverted right back to her, her ways before she was with him. Spunky, flirting, dating everyone, just really getting out there and living life. This person is very loud, and not loud in a way with their voice, but they know how to have a good time. All right, they have a good heart, but they want their cake and to eat it too. Why? Because they are a hard worker, okay? But don't be frightened by the fact that it's the devil card, okay? Because this is a devil in a blue dress, devil with the blue dress on, okay? This is not like big, scary He-Man with horns that's gonna come and eat your soul, right? But this person will captivate your soul, may already be captivating your soul. And very well may be somebody whose energy is an earth sign, especially since we've gotten the pentacles behind it with her on it as well, because the pentacles is a very earthy nature sign, very earthy nature suit. The devil also represents earth and Capricorn within the astrological chart. So the person may be a Virgo, the person may be a Capricorn, the person may be a Taurus, or they may have a rising moon or Venus in some of those astrological signs. But they're very earthy, very down to earth, and they're also very, very funny. They have a great sense of humor. Spirit, what else does Jefferson need to know about this person? Or is this somebody that they know right now? I don't know why I feel called to ask that. I hope that's okay. Is this somebody they know now? Spirit says, maybe. Very much maybe. This person may know somebody in your family, your sister, your mother, your grandmother, or may know somebody that you connected with that has a feminine empress energy, because she has a feminine empress energy too. Well, if it is your ex, the beautiful thing about old love stories is you can wipe away the old love story clean and write a whole new love story. Isn't that wonderful? So, once again, you've got this Seven of Cups to tell you that very well this is maybe somebody you already know. This Empress energy telling you that this is maybe somebody that you may have seen as a mother figure, someone you could count on, who is nurturing, caring, loving, all right? And they are ready for a new beginning with you. They almost want to extend an olive branch, because there's something about the way you stimulated their mind that stimulates their heart, that stimulates their body to become the best version of themselves. That's interesting that you say your ex is a Virgo. It could be your ex, but it could just be a whole new Virgo in your life that you don't even realize is there too. But we've gotten Blanche a lot, and we've gotten Rose a lot. But I think it's interesting that now we have Dorothy as the Empress. And I think it's very important for you to understand that this person is smart and knowledgeable, not just beautiful and fun, but their intellect is very much Virgo energy, for sure, for sure. It could be your ex. I don't know how you feel about your ex or where you guys have been or gone, but you could have that love story back. But you've got to wipe away the old love story clean. Sometimes, though, it is easier to start with a new love story with a new person, a new idea of a version of somebody you want, and sometimes that will attract, you know, the right person for you. And sometimes it can be a little bit difficult to rewrite a love story with an ex. But, you know, I think that also the Ace of Swords is telling you to follow your logic. So follow your logic and let your heart, you know, follow your logic, because I don't know what your astrological sign is, but, oh really, the EMF detector's going off. That is really cool. So maybe that is a sign for you, Jefferson, that your most trusted and strongest spirit guides are connecting with some of the paranormal equipment that people in the chat have to tell you, oh boy, Gemini. I will have to say I prefer a Gemini man than Gemini woman. Gemini woman for me astrologically can be a little bit scary. Only because of what I have been put through by other Gemini, multiple Gemini women who are my friends or acquaintances. I will have to say that the Gemini woman is no Peter Pan, okay? But the Gemini man is definitely Peter Pan in every aspect. Oh, really? You're a Virgo, Tiffany. That's right. That's right. I think that the Gemini man really is the epitome of Gemini, all put together in one wrapper. Whereas when you get the Gemini woman, it's like, what is so broken about her? I just don't know. But I'm just saying this only because this is my experience. And this is not the experience that I expect with every Gemini woman, okay? In fact, I have had great connections with other Gemini women. Good night, Frank and Dad. I love you. I've had other great connections with Gemini women over the years, never had any problems with them. But I also like to take the astrological aspect out of connection, because I also feel like you can get stuck in the idea of, well, I don't like this astrological sign because I had this one experience. And then I don't want to be like that, because I could miss out on a soulmate. I could miss out on a wonderful connection with somebody. I could miss out on a best friend. I could miss out on it. You know, I don't want to miss out on the best of somebody just because their astrological sign is an astrological sign that, you know, wasn't asked to me in the past. Part of my French. And I do find that there are a lot of people that I meet that are like, I don't know that I want to go out with them because they're this astrological sign, so I'm not going to give them a chance. And I think that at the end of the day, that's really sabotaging your love story and really sabotaging, you know, the idea of, you know, the gifts that spirit gives us within regards to what is meant to be ours, and truly is meant to be ours. I feel like there's a lot of limiting beliefs and circumstances that I feel we can get lost in because of astrology, and also because of the situations we've had that maybe didn't stem around Scientology, astrology, I mean. Heartbreak, trauma, cheating, treating each other badly, fights, arguments. Maybe some of you have been, violently, mentally abused, or verbally or physically, and it can be difficult to put yourself in a situation with anyone, to try to trust and love and be, all that you can be. Lord knows I know. I mean, I have a agoraphobia because of it. But over the last 5 years, I decided to just change the way I felt because I wanted to keep having a high quality experience as a human being. Try not to hate a person because of their sign. I try not to hate anybody. Hate is a dirty word. I don't think I really hate anybody except the not your president. Yeah. Well, and then all his minions. There, okay, I said it, I'll be honest. I guess there is somebody I just can't stand and I despise. I don't even despise the people who have hurt me in the past. I forgive them, I move on, and I hope for the best outcome for them and myself in regards to maybe possibly getting an apology, an acknowledgement of an apology, or, it doesn't hurt to say you're sorry to someone that you've hurt or you may have hurt in the past. Sorry can really go a long way. An apology can really go a long way. Like if the girl who put magic shea powder in my hair for no reason came to me tomorrow and said, you know what, Stormy, I'm so sorry I did that. I'm a cunt. And I should have never done that to you. I apologize. I'd be like, great, thank you so much. I feel so much better. I'm not going to cry myself to sleep every night anymore. But she doesn't realize that. She probably wouldn't even admit to it, even though I have proof, even though there are witnesses. And I just feel like, if there's somebody that y'all love out there and you want to be with them, say what you need to say. Okay? Ask them if there are problems. How can we correct the error of our ways? Especially if you feel like you're meant to be with them in any way, shape, or form. Friendship, love, marriage. Maybe just having a baby or a dog together. I don't know. But yeah, there's a whole lot of beauty and love all around you, Jefferson, in that reading. And my mom was a Virgo. My mom is a Virgo. I don't like to talk about her in past tense. I don't believe we really die. I believe we're programmed to believe we die, so we die. But I do feel that reading was very positive. Remember, here's your homework. You turn your back on things that don't serve you, all right? You start that lifestyle of being good to yourself with your thoughts, and you take the time to really think about what you want. Even if you don't know what you want, that's okay. But these are the things that your most trusted and strongest spirit guides are asking of you today, okay? You're tired of being single? Well, are you happily single? GhostTube said your name last night. I actually have GhostTube on this iPad, but I'm unable to use it on the lives now because I can't stream from the laptop because I don't know why. I don't know if the laptop's just too old. I don't know if there's something wrong with my streaming key. I don't know. I used to get the GhostTube and show y'all the stick figures like, hey Pammy, maybe I'll download GhostTube on my phone. I never thought about that. I wonder if my phone's too old to do that, but I actually have used the SLR camera on GhostTube so we could see if there was a spirit in the doll, and there is, and it's so crazy how it worked. It was just absolutely crazy. The streaming is different. Yeah. Well, I'm talking about my streaming on my laptop. Remember, I used to always do the live streams from the laptop. How was your day, Pammy? Thank you once again, Jefferson, for your donation. That was very kind and generous of you. If anybody else wants to purchase a reading, PayPal, Cashapp, Venmo, Super Chat. Today's special is the Taco Tuesday Taco Tarot Box. 7+ minutes, 7+ cards, up to 3 questions. And they're buy one, get one free tonight. You can only get the Taco Tuesday Tarot Box on Tuesday. And it's only on Tuesday that you can get it with the buy one, get one free. It's not available on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, or Monday anymore. But all the other readings are buy one, get one free on the weekends. So check that out. On the weekends, come by. I usually have an extra long slumber party. I am going to start streaming, doing the happy hour every night Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursdays, Saturdays, Sundays, and doing the late stream as well, taking Monday and Fridays off of the happy hour. Okay, you're tired of being single, but are you happily single? So you've been feeling someone's energy lately, but are you happily single, Kimberly? And the reason I ask that is because the more happily single you can be, the more happy you're going to make someone else. When you do get in a relationship, and the happier, even you're going to be even more happier. I get a lot of clients that will call me and yell at me on the call center, and I got one last night, and she ended up getting in a car accident because she had already called me obliterated and crazy anyways, right? And she was asking me, why is it that no one ever chooses me? And I always another woman chosen over me, and I'm always rejected. I'm like, oh, Lordy. Okay, another one of these. I didn't say that to her, but I did her cards. She got Wheel of Fortune clarified by the devil. And I said, yes, you are going to be, she asked if she's going to be ever lucky in love. And I said, yes, you are going to be lucky in love. That is what the Wheel of Fortune is letting you know. But it's also asking you how you're driving that wheel of your life. Because it's clarified by the devil, meaning that there are some things that you have to purge and some things that you have to stop letting it getting in the way of yourself and sabotaging this luck. And she just started screaming at me and verbally abusing me and yelling at me as if I'm the guy that broke her heart. And I asked her to stop screaming at me. I said, I'd love to finish your reading if that's possible. She just kept screaming. She just went nuts. Well, next thing I know, she's smashing into a wall. So I haven't gone back to the call center because I'm pretty traumatized by that. And I don't like how the place I work for, like they don't have like any quizzes to assess somebody's mental wealth, as well as maybe assess what they really need in regards to a psychic, and then connect them with somebody that can handle or deal with their problems. Like, I get all kinds of people who want to ask me when they're going to have sex again, what's the size of their penis, what else, weird stuff, like one person called once and asked like the most ridiculous questions about their life that I was just like, and every time I didn't answer or give them an answer that they liked, they screamed at me. Or what they would do is just like get the reading and then leave a review completely lying about the experience. So what the place I work for would do is they would just be like, oh, we're sorry that she's telling lies about you, and we can see that that's very stressful for you, and we can even see that, by listening to the call and then looking at the review that yeah, she is lying and the review is a lie, but aren't you happy to just have another review so that you can get closer to the next tier? Which is like they give you different ranks at this call center. The higher your rank, the more money you make. The higher your rank, the more you get chosen to get a client. But I think that if I had a call center like that, I would definitely do a questionnaire to find out, what that person is really looking for, what that person really needs, and where they are mentally. So that my advisors that work for me are not getting abused, not getting hurt, not having their private space trolled, that they're paying me for to use my platform. And I would certainly not allow a review that would defame the person to stay on my website. So I'm just letting all that defamation, pile up when it does happen, which there's about 5 of them, 5 bad reviews where someone was like, she was rude, she hung up on me. Well, don't be an asshole to me, and I won't be rude and hang up on you. So I'm really looking forward to getting to the point in my life where I can just quit the call center and start my own. I think there needs to be more than just one grief counseling call center. And I think there needs to be more than just one tarot call center or tarot website. I mean, I have actually applied to many of them. And they go, and you have to tell them the truth. Like, you have to tell them what other call centers, grief counseling or tarot call centers you work for. and many of them have been like, you're just too much competition. We're sorry, we can't hire you. But you would think that they would want somebody that has almost 3,000 subscribers on YouTube. You would think they would want somebody who's constantly working to bring in that money, because they take 50 to 70% of your income that you make on the platforms anyways. You're happy being single, but I miss, yeah, okay, good. That's good. That's really good. I'm so happy for you that you're happy being single, but yeah, I totally understand, Kimberly. I really do. And yes, you will be in a relationship again. And you'll know that it's just right around the corner the more that you work on your self-concept and you start seeing people kind of coming out of the woodwork. It might even be people that you never thought you'd want to date or ever date again. Hold on a second. Okay, I'm at 20%. I need to start the Spiritbox session since nobody else is buying any readings. Because I got a lot of questions that I want to ask. Excuse me, and I hope to get an answer. All right, I'll be right back. I'm just going to put the live on pause for a minute. But I'll keep the music playing.
absolute bomb. Low battery.
Yeah. Low battery. I got your low battery right here.
Low battery.
Oh, no way, your TV shut off? I'm almost ready to come back. I apologize for it taking so long. I am trying to find something I need. Alright, I found it. Be right back. I'm gonna go get the REM pod's battery, which I just found it, but I just need to go get it. I realize where I put it now. Be right back. any spirits here with us now that would like to communicate with us? I'm calling forth my most strongest and trusted spirit guides. All right, I'm back. Is it raining? No. Wow, it said no at the same time I said no. No, I'm sorry about that. I had to, sometimes when I set up the spirit box, I turned the camera off. I'm calling forth my most trusted and strongest spirit guides, our most strongest and trusted spirit guides. Tonight I'd like to ask you questions about Benet Ramsey. It just said welcome to Atlanta.
None.
Can you hear the spirit box? Yeah, it's because it's the spirit box. It might say a word, might not. Are there any spirits here with us now? Any spirits that can hear my voice? I brought flowers for Benet Ramsey. I've also brought you some chocolate. So here's the chocolate. I'll just open it up for her. I've had a little bit, sorry. Actually, I'll have a little bit now. I'll just have a little, we'll share a little piece. Here's your chocolate. Have some chocolate, baby. It's dark chocolate, but it has vanilla cinnamon in it. Okay, and the spirit box, yeah. I mean the REM pod. You were there? No, I was not there, baby. Is that you? Is that you, Benet Ramsey? If you're there, can you say hello? Are there any spirits there that can... Are there any spirits there that can guide Benet Ramsey in helping her to understand that we come here in respect and she's safe? We just want to help Benet Ramsey. We want to help her find peace and harmony and just the dog do this when I turn the spirit box on, when I start talking about her. She always does this. The dog always does this. Now I just had that battery. I just had the battery and it's where did it go? Unpredictable. What's unpredictable? I don't know what. I just had the battery in and I don't know what I did with it. Oh wait, it's right here. I'm alright. The world's all wrong. If there's any spirits with us that maybe cannot say something to us through the spirit box, Are you willing to just maybe touch the REM pod for us so that we know that you're here? I'm only at 10%, so I might have 10, 15 minutes. Let me go ahead and get my questions out. Here's your chocolate. Here's your flowers. It's all yours, honey. So, I'd like to know if there are any spirits out there that would like to communicate with us about JonBenet Ramsey. Did JonBenet Ramsey's murderer take the housekeeper to court? Did JonBenet Ramsey's killer take the housekeeper to court? That's what I thought. You want to know who that person was that took the housekeeper to court? The mother. Hi. What's wrong? Hey, JonBenet Ramsey. Can you hear my voice? Can you show us that your presence is here? I've got a puppy and some flowers and chocolate for you, and we come in respect to remember you. What do you want, JonBenet Ramsey? What do you want, sweetheart? How can we help you? JonBenet Ramsey, how do you feel about what happened to you? Really? Wow. JonBenet Ramsey, how do you feel about what happened to you? Oh, the puppy's name is Gypsy, if anybody is asking. JonBenet Ramsey, if you were alive right now, if you could crawl out of the grave, what would you say to us? If you could walk to a television studio, what would you make of it? What would you make of all this? Should your justice be based on... We can talk about that? Okay. So should your justice be based on what you feel as the victim? Or should it be based larger in regards to the interests of the people? What do you think about that? What do you think about that, sweetheart? What would you say to us if you could say anything to us? It's interesting that it said we can talk about that. JonBenet, do you want your murderer to be brought to justice? JonBenet Ramsey, do you want your murderer to be brought to justice? Did you just say... did you just say I do? Does that sound like... Does that sound like me? Is that singing? I'm at 5%. JonBenet and spirits right now that might be listening, yes. Do you want people to continue blaming your family, JonBenet? We just want to let you know that we the people will keep you in our hearts and our minds. And we the people will not rest until you have peace. That's how everybody feels, honey. Do any of the spirits with us tonight, or John Benet, did you see who made, do any of the spirits, or John Benet, maybe if you're there, do you know who killed you? Does any of the spirits know who killed John Benet Ramsey? Yes or no? Did Burke Ramsey see who killed John Benet Ramsey? Did Burke Ramsey see who killed John Benet Ramsey? Did John Benet Ramsey see who killed her? Did it just say no in a really low, dark voice? Just said no again. She doesn't even know who killed her. Well, at least she didn't know who killed her at the time. I don't know if she knows in the afterlife, but she obviously didn't see who did it. Or maybe it happened in a way that it was behind her back instead of right in front of her. See what I'm saying? Did anyone see who killed John Benet Ramsey? Did anybody see who killed John Benet Ramsey? Is there anything that John Benet Ramsey would like to say? Insurance? Do you think that they had an... Do you think that they may have had like a insurance policy on her because she was like a valuable asset because of the... I mean, they woke up supposedly that morning, found the ransom note. The same morning, he called somebody with in regards to a credit card that he had, the dad, and they raised the value of the credit card to $118,000. And then they went to, you know, give the ransom, and nobody ever showed up for it. Who is that person on the other line that gave them the $118,000 credit on a credit card? If they were billionaires, why would they need $118,000 on a credit card to give away to a killer? Yeah, I saw the $10,000. I heard that. It's interesting that I asked if there's anything she'd like to say, and it said insurance and then $10,000. Does Patsy Ramsey know who killed her daughter, John Benet Ramsey? Is there anything that Patsy Ramsey would like to say before we end this Spiritbox session? Thank you. Again, thank you. Interesting. Thank you for what? I think you did it. In fact, they were going to charge you with co-conspiring with someone regarding your daughter's murder. And you hit it, and y'all hit it. And how much? I wonder how much y'all paid off people to keep their mouth shut. Well, your husband didn't know, did he? He had no clue, did he? He just might still not have a clue. But I just don't think any way, shape, or form the dad did it. No way. So I won't be asking if he hurt his daughter because there's just... I just don't believe it. Sexual war? What about sexual war? That was weird, wasn't it? Was there another man in Patsy Ramsey's life behind her husband's back? Jesus? What? That was weird. Yes, John Benet Ramsey was accused of sexually assaulting his daughter, but there was just no proof of it. Not even the doctor was like, even the daughter's doctor was like, there was never any signs of sexual abuse before the murder. You're right, people do always live beyond their means, even rich people do it. They just do not have cash lying around like that. I thought it was so interesting that John Ramsey said people hate rich people. So that's why we think this happened, because people hated us because we were rich. I think that's a bit of an ignorant statement to say. I think that's a very... We're better than everyone else. That's why they did this to us kind of answer.
Billions.
Billions of what? Billions of dollars. Did John Benet Ramsey's parents sell John Benet Ramsey and cover up the death with another body? I mean, yeah, the blood was tested on the underpants, but are they sure it was her? I've just read a lot of different controversy about the DNA testing, if it was her or not. You know, just because her blood was found on the inside of the pants that matched her DNA. I mean, I've also read that they did not do a DNA test because of the other stuff that they found that was already already had her DNA on it. And because the parents had said, yeah, that's her. But, I mean, I don't know. Even Burke said in the casket she just didn't look like herself. And he'll never forget what she looked like. Because she didn't look like herself. Something about her eyes not really looking like her. Like something about her face. Yes, her body was dead, right? But still, even in death, you know, I've seen a lot of dead people. They didn't look too different in the casket or too different from a picture when they were alive. Yeah, you're right. His other daughter did pass away in a car accident. Really scary shit for me to think about. I mean, why were the daughters taken like that, you know? Both of them killed. So sad. I think Melinda is still alive. But what I'm getting uncomfortable about is they continue to call this unknown male one. Now they have a new name for him. Foreign unknown male one. I don't like it that they're using that foreign. Because that entails racism against foreigners where I come from. So I haven't heard this foreign unknown male DNA one bullshit till about 2016 is when that shit started, when a certain person that is not my president came into office. Yeah. So I hope that what's happening is it hasn't been that this family has paid off just the right amount of people to continue the saga, because I noticed every 10 years they test the DNA again and there's never a breakthrough. And now they supposedly just tested all this stuff again, including the Garrett, which they had never tested before. But they're not going to tell the public anything unless there's a significant breakthrough. It's such bullshit. It's such bullshit. Who are they protecting? John Benet, who are they protecting? The rope? Did that just say the rope? Anyways, thank you so much, spirits, for coming by to hang out with us tonight. Thanks for any of the spirits that came by to answer any of these questions. Maybe we'll just start again tomorrow and see how that goes. We are supposed to have some a lot of rain this weekend, so maybe the rain and the wind will help a little bit boost the energetic energy with the spirits. Spirits do slumber just like us, and they have to recharge their batteries just like us. But don't think for a moment that death is a terrible thing. It can be a beautiful thing. It's just that I don't know that we have the technology to tell us, you know, what it is that happens to all of us in the end. I know some people have had near-death experiences and it was interestingly beautiful, and some it was scary for them. Is JonBenet Ramsey happy? Is she happy where she is? Is JonBenet Ramsey happy? And you know, Kimberly, you very well may hear your mother's voice on the Spiritbox again. That is why I have the Spiritbox, because I was like, you know, Sam and Colby are doing this with the Spiritbox thing. I want to see if I can hear my mom's voice again. I do have a recording of her voice somewhere. I just don't know where it is. And it used to be my voicemail for years, but somehow it got deleted because my phone company sucks. But just to let you guys know, I will be back tomorrow for a happy hour. And I could probably contact your dad. But it just said yes. But I'm getting ready to log out. I only have one person on the iPad and want to end this live on a good note. So thank you everyone who came by tonight. Come by tomorrow for a tarot card reading or more spirit boxing. Maybe think about questions you'd like to ask the spirit box. If there's any loved ones of anybody who might be in chat right now. People always live beyond their means. Yeah, you're very right, Pam. They do. Whether they're rich or not. Are there any spirits that would like to say anything to us before we say goodnight? Oh, you said cat. I apologize. Down syndrome. You mean your cat. Yeah, we've definitely channeled some people's cats who are alive and not alive. So just keep coming back, and you might hear your cat. You might get a sign from a loved one or a pet. But don't forget, they're right there next to you. Your loved ones are there. You can still communicate with your cat. Your cat's your spirit guide. It's there for you. It loves you. It cares about you. It just doesn't have its rental car now. Good night, spirits. We love you. JonBenet, we love you. Patsy Ramsey, that was an interesting thank you. I'm not really sure why she would say thank you to us when I ask her is there anything she'd like to say. Why would she say thank you? I mean, if you murdered your daughter, I'm not being judgmental or anything like that. I mean, you're dead, so I don't like to speak ill of the dead, but I will tell you something. It's not cool what you let happen, and you should take accountability for not keeping your daughter safe. So, yeah, I feel the same, Kimberly. I miss my mom too, but don't worry. We'll get in touch with her in the spirit box. It'll happen. It just sometimes takes them spirits time to reach out and say something on it, because they got to warm up to it sometimes. It takes about 3 or 4 days for me to hear my mom's voice and for her to say something to me that she only said to me that only I knew, so I knew it was her. All right, you guys, be good to yourself with your thoughts. Good night, spirits. Thank you for your time. You're wondering what. I'll be back tomorrow. Fully charged. All right, see you guys tomorrow evening for the happy hour. See you guys tomorrow. A bunch of young girls. That's weird. Are you talking about a bunch of girls from where, Spirit? Yeah, we're a bunch of girls. Anyways, good night, Spirit Box. I'm turning you off now. Good night, Meryl. Good night, Kimberly. Good night, Pammy, Tiffany, Down syndrome, Kimberly.
Maximum volume.
Who else came by tonight? Who knew? Thank you for coming by. Tricky Ricky, thank you so much for coming by. Jefferson, thank you so much for your donation tonight. That was very kind and generous of you. Thank you, Cute Astro, for coming by as well. Max 900 525.
Maximum volume.
Yeah. Good night, sweethearts. Sweet dreams. Good night. Kalani.